Ladies and gentlemen, I am Brock Beard, and here is your starting lineup as they have qualified for the hell of a good Sour Cream Dips 400 at Michigan. On the pole for the third consecutive race, the fourth in a row for Roger Penske, give it back to the double deuce of Kurt Busch. Starting alongside, making his 150th Cup start, Hudaman David Rudaman with his best start of the year. Row 2, two-time winner, mighty Matt Kenseth with a great starting spot, and the Red Bulldozer of August 2009 winner, Brian Vickers. Row 3, sleek and swift, Regan Smith, his 9th top 10 start of the year, and the Rushville Rocket, Tony Stewart, won this race in 2000. Row 4, the Biffmeister, two-time winner Greg Biffle, and 2006 pole and race winner KASEY Citizen Kane. Row 5, the bright yellow fella Paul Menard, his second straight top 10 start at this track, and defending winner DENNY HAMLIN. Row 6, the New Jersey Fury, Martin Truex Jr. ready to go in the Napa Toyota, and Landon Sandcastle with his best start since Talladega. Row 7, the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman, has a photo of young Bud Moore on his number 39. He's joined by Joplin, Missouri's Jamie McMurray. Row 8, fan favorite Dale Earnhardt Jr. looking to end a 3-year winless streak at the track where it began, and 3-time Michigan winner Bobby Labonte. Now boarding on the inside of row 9, give a big welcome back to the Trevor Bayne train, who's joined today by the Tasmanian Devil, Marcus Ambrose. Row 10, the Mark V of Mark Martin, picked up his 5th win here in the 2009 running, and the amazing David Ragan, fastest in the opening practice. Row 11, the 40 Dominate of Jimmy Johnson, shut out in 18 previous Michigan starts, and last August winner was the closer, Kevin Harvick. Row 12, it's black, it quacks, it is sponsored by Aflac, the 99, a point leader concrete Carl Edwards, looks to rebound from his mechanical troubles at Pocono, and the wild thing, Kyle Busch. Row 13, the Destroyer, Juan Pablo Montoya, looking to channel Lightning McQueen in the Cars 2 Chevrolet. He's next to dangerous AJ Allmendinger. Row 14, the Warrior from Emporia, Clint Boyer, and Full Throttle Travis Kvapil, back in car 38, honors fallen Michigan basketball player Wes Leonard. Row 15, front row Joe Nemechek in his Toyota, and sliced bread himself Joey Logano's going to the back because his engine was toast. Row 16, coming off the 84th victory in his legendary Cup career, the Wonder Boy, Jeff Gordon in the Flying Fork, and after turning in the fastest lap in happy hour, David Stremme in Inception Motorsports mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger. Row 17, the Mayor, Jeff Burton, barely averted disaster when he slowed up in front of David Ragan in practice, and J.J. Yaley in the Redline Oil Chevrolet. Row 18, Mike Bliss in the Blue 32 carries Christopher Allison Payton on the hood, and road racer Andy Lally for TRG Motorsports. Row 19, owner-driver Robbie Gordon back in the bright orange Speed Energy Dodge, and the black number 66 belongs to the Texas Twister, Michael McDowell. Row 20, Casey Mears reappears in 39th alongside fellow Californian David Gilliland, making a run for the border in car 34. Row 21, Brad the Big Keselowski, the Kansas winner with far and away his worst start of the year, and the Buckeye Bullet, Dave Blaney. And in row 22, all by himself, it's Scotty Riggs in the second Dusty Whitney Chevrolet. 3 teams failed to qualify this week. Tony, have you ever seen the reins in a Black Cat Fireworks Ford? Brian the Bull Keselowski after making the switch to Chevrolet since we last saw him at Charlotte, and the principal Mike Skinner with his second straight DNQ. In addition, TJ Bell in the Green Smoke Toyota withdrew earlier in the week. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your field for the hell of a good Sour Cream Dips 400 at Michigan.